All right, I'm on hole number 16 of the 2019 Christmas tournament. I'm in the opening round of the rookie division. I'm in my low-level account, and I'm going to come at this with a Viper, a Titan, a minimum wind adjustment. I'm going to put my blue ring on the transition between the fairway and the rough in the center fairway pad, and I'm going to do a max adjustment at minimum club, so that's built in about 40 to 50% wind. And I'm going to go right at it. And if I hit perfect, I got a serious shot of it getting in the hole. Viper, Titan, selected. The king of balls. The Titan really is a killer ball. I mean, it doesn't give you the side spin or the wind that you get in a Kingmaker, but overall, like utility, the Titan can get a lot of stuff done. There isn't a lot that you can't get done with a Titan that you could get done with a Kingmaker. The Kingmaker, a lot of times, is you're bringing a Kingmaker because it's cutting the wind down on the second shot. And sometimes you're bringing the Kingmaker because you need that extra side spin. However, when you've got upper developed clubs, you won't be able to use all that side spin unless you take off some top spin. And there's a lot of shots where you need maximum top spin and however much side spin you can get on. And if you bring in a Kingmaker on that, really you're just relegating the Kingmaker to cutting the wind down on the second shot because you can't access that. Because if you access the max side spin, you're going to have to sacrifice some top spin. So, and a lot of times, really, you got to sit back and think about what if you're bringing it because you're trying to cut the wind down, then that's awesome. But if you're bringing it because you want side spin, it has to be one of those shots you're not doing max top spin. Okay, so we're in this area right here. I'm going to be about blue ring, kind of overlapping a little, 4 backspin. Pretty straight in shot. So if I can get it lined up correctly. Looks like that's going to be a little to the right. Okay, 3/7, 1.9 per ring, so that's a 2-ring pull. It's 3/8. Try and hit it perfect. Hitting it perfect. Give myself a look. Get in the hole. Woo! That's what I'm talking about right there. Picking up 1 on each side. Excellent. Whole goal was to try and pick up 1 in this account on each side. Give myself at least a look on every hole to pick up 1 shot on each side and come in with a 26 for tiebreakers. And picking up a hole in 1. That's what I'm talking about. All right. That was hole number 16 of the 2019 Christmas tournament in the opening round of the rookie division. So you can see up here at the top, Charles, minus 30, picking up lots of shots. Let's check their account out. 153 million coins won. And okay, let's talk about brackets. Rookie. Everybody thinks of rookie. They think rookie, pro, expert, and masters. And they think, okay, there's only 4 different tournaments. Okay, there's really 4 different rookie brackets. And there's 3 different pro brackets, and there's 2 different expert brackets, and there's 1 masters. So in rookie, there's people that have never been higher than rookie. So in your divisional rankings, your weekly divisional rankings, if you've never been higher than rookie, or you've been to pro 1 and then you drop back down to rookie, you've never really been higher than rookie, then you're in rookie. If you've been pro, then you're playing in rookie against a bunch of pros. So everybody in your weekend bracket is either currently a pro or was a pro. If you're in rookie and you're a rookie expert, so like my 77 account, my upper developed account was, because I never play anything higher than Tour 7, I really can't get past rookie or expert 3. That's as high as I'll ever get because I don't win enough. Even if I played every second of the day, I won't win enough in order to get promoted to Masters. That means in the weekend round, every single person in my weekend round is an expert. pretty much everybody in my opening round is an expert, either currently or was an expert. In my odd account, I was a Masters 3 for almost a year. So I'm in a rookie Masters bracket. That means every single person in that bracket is a master. That means every single person in that account in that bracket has exactly the same stuff as me and exactly the same stuff. My 77 account is an expert. I've been playing it for 2.5 years. I have won about 275, 280 million coins. Okay? That's it. So this person's got 153. You can't get 153 million in 1,699 games, because what you can do is take 153 million divided by 2. So we're looking at, just for easy math, let's say 75 million. 75 million divided by 887 games won. That'll tell you how much they've won on average and every time they've won a chest. That'll tell you what tour they're playing in. So this person is playing in every other week. That means this week they play in a tournament. And so they're not going to win a lot of coins. And so they're not going to get promoted this week. Or they're going to get demoted. Then next week, they're going to play Tour 8 or 9. And they're going to get a bunch of clubs. And then the next tournament week comes, they're not going to play, and they're going to get demoted. And then the next week, they're going to go out and play 8 or 9, and they're going to get a bunch of clubs. And so they're working with T7 clubs and better, and they're doing it very fast because they're playing every other week. So they're never going to get past rookie. So they're going to be playing in rookie brackets with much more developed clubs than my T4 clubs, and I still have a shot to beat this person. If I can, I don't have the ball guide that they have, but I can beat them with my clubs if I know how to play them. So I'm always going to have to contend with this. When you get to rookie pro, then you're going to be able to achieve the same thing that the people are at the top. Actually, rookie pro is probably easier than rookie, because you're not going to get people hanging out at pro. You're going to be at that same level, so you're going to be able to match up clubs with them. Rookie expert, the difference between rookie expert and rookie like this, where you've got somebody who's doing what this person's doing, is that in this account, let's say this was the weekend bracket, we're going to have one, maybe two people that can achieve this kind of score with their clubs because they've got ball guide. And then you're going to get people like me that actually know how to play their clubs. And this person, in order to achieve this, not only do they have great clubs, but they know how to play them, because that's why they got that score. So this person knows how to play, and they've got good clubs. You're going to have people like me that maybe get a 26, and there's only going to be about 4 or 5 people in a bracket that actually have a shot at winning, and everybody else is just filler. In an expert account, this number right here may be the top 10, and the top 20 are going to shoot 28 or better, or 26 or better. In my odd account, which is playing in a Masters rookie bracket, the minimum score of minus 24, I guarantee is going to be probably the top 92 players are going to shoot the minimum score. Everybody knows how to play. So the bracket at the top is tight. You may see 8 minus 30s and some 32s and some 34s. So it's really hard to be at the very top of the bracket because there's a whole bunch more people that are shooting the score. That's why people do this every other week thing. So when you talk about sandbaggers, this really is the definition of it, and I got no problem with that. My whole goal is that I'm going to beat Charles, and I want to go. I don't mind going against those guys. So if you're, that's how that works at the top of the brackets. That is an awesome score, regardless of what their clubs are. They still had to shoot that round, so they know how to play their clubs. Great clubs will only get you so far. You have to have skill to get up to the top. All right, that was hole 16 of the Christmas tournament in the opening round of the rookie division. Thanks for watching.